Japanese restaurant. We're going to talk about soba. If I can get this set right. So what we're doing, a lot of the foods from the Edo period is what I try to look for. You know, foods have been served 400 years ago, are still popular today. And soba is one of those. Soba was probably one of the easiest things to make because they could keep the noodles after they've made them in a relatively humid environment, you know, wrapped with a wet cloth when they were ready to boil them and use them. And then you could have a dish in 7 or 8 minutes down the road. There are different types of noodles in Japan. We have the smallest, which is what we call somen, S-O-M-E-N, and we'll do a thing on that in the next couple of weeks. We have ramen, which you're familiar with, soba, which are usually buckwheat noodles made from buckwheat, and then we have the udon, which are the fat noodles. Now all the different soups are different. We have, what I ordered today is what's called zaru soba. Zaru is a cold noodle. So they'll cook the noodle, then they'll cool it down, and then you serve that. And then on the side, you get a dipping sauce. I've seen a lot of these crazy son of bitches eat these noodles dry too, so but you get like a pons, like a sauce that you can dip it in. So what today we have is a duck with leeks, so roast duck, filleted out, little mini fillets, and then with leeks and a very thick sauce to dip our buckwheat noodles in. So that's what we're going to do today. Yay! And you know my rule, that important rule about eating Japanese food. You always gotta have some sake. Now, she brought it to me too quick when I ordered it. And they'll bring you a little tray of these, what are called ochokos. And there's like, you know, 10, 15 of them in there, and you pick out the one you like. That's this. Looks yummy, huh? This looks nothing like the picture because the duck is supposed to be floating on the top, but that's okay. Wifey got a duck soba, hot. That's good. So here we go. Let's try it. Here we are. All right, so kanpai with the sake. Now you'll get a little pepper with that, you know, Japanese spices, and they're little red peppers usually. And sansho? It's sansho. Here's the peppers. You smell them first. There's your red peppers. I don't know what I'm doing here. There we go. Okay. Usually it's in here, but they have sansho in here, which is a type of a Japanese, it's not mint, but it's a leaf, and it's very, very... Oh, it's the, this particular one is the little seeds off of... The happa desho. So off of the leaf comes the flower, and the flower inside it's sansho. It's got a very distinct, I'm not a fan of it. So, alright. Itadakimasu. Mochi. Not a fan. Potato mitai. Konjac, yeah. We'll talk about konjac in a later Looks like a big ass potato. It's about this big around. And then you boil it and it jellifies, and it's supposed to be no calories. It's supposed to be super good for you, but it takes on the flavor of anything you cook it in. Again, not a fan. So you take your zaru soba, and you dip it in to whatever. So, like this. Like that. Then you eat it up. Let's try. Delicious. Slurping is important. The sound of the slurping is important. You're telling the chef you're a happy camper. The duck is not very good. Really nice soba restaurants will be cutting this up in front of you. You have a window or an open kitchen you can see. I remember in Roppongi in Tokyo, one of the corners there, I did it right in the window. Really nice to watch. And you knew the soba was fresh. Again, nice places to eat. We're at a little soba shop right near our house in the country, so you know the guy does what he does. But the soba is very good. On New Year's, they do buckwheat noodles. You make them really long. They got a big old dough. Spread it way out. This guy's coming in. And a friend of mine is a master soba chef. So maybe we'll go to his place here in the next few weeks, and we'll get him to make us something right there. That'd be nice, huh? We'll do a part 2 to this. You can see how they take it. You put a piece of wood down, boop, 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 and then as you're moving it and cutting it, the board moves, and you make it, you know, your soba about this long, you know. But what we call toshikoshi soba, long life soba on New Year's, really long, super, super long. So that, you know, you eat it for good luck, like in America, some people eat black eyed peas on New Year's Day from, you know, good luck. And so that's what toshikoshi soba is. You know, I always think that food should be good, and food should be good enough that it's better than what you would make it at your house. But there's no reason to eat out. And grandma used to say that all the time, well, I can make that, you know. But when you're eating animals, okay? You're having a steak, or you're having some like chicken parmesan, or you're eating something outside, that meat, that food needs to be prepared beautifully. We're just wasting an animal's life. Now this is a hot broth. So we're taking the cold noodles and putting in the hot broth. During the summer, they'll make a nice cold broth for you. There ain't nothing better. Sitting outside eating a nice cold soba, drinking a nice cold beer. Woo! It's the best. So when you're done eating soba, what you do is they bring you the broth. And when you boil the noodles, stuff comes off the noodles into the broth, right? What would we call a broth? Because it's not really a broth, it's a noodle broth. But they bring that to you in a little bowl. And you take that, the sauce, remember the sauce we had? We were dipping our soba noodles in? You take that, here's top doesn't pop off. And you pour that broth in here. And then this is supposedly be your after soba soup. Because remember, The broth was very, what's the word I'm looking for? Koi. Koi is very strong. It's a very strong broth. So it attaches to those noodles when you're sucking up those neutrals. Sucking up neutrals. So those noodles, because those noodles are just, soba. They're just buckwheat. So it sticks to the noodles when you're eating it, and it adds the flavor. So you can't drink soup because soup's too strong by itself. So they bring you that, and lost control of the situation here. Okay? That look good? I could put that in a thermos and take it to work. Damn. That's one of the fun parts about soba. Is you drink the soup afterward. Don't forget that. And if you get one of those restaurants that don't serve it to you at the end of the meal, you say something. Hey, Richard told me. Back in the place. So there's your soba lesson for today. Soba 101. Next, we'll go down to my friend Sanano-san. Yeah. And actually do it. We'll all do it. It'll be a lot of fun. Okay. See you there.